Are any of you guys fans of the hit Saturday morning TV shows from the 1980s and the 1990s? I know I am. I grew up in the 1980s, went to high school in the 1990s, and there was some really, really great TV shows that came on back in those days. And now we really just don't kind of have that today, I don't believe. But one of the greatest TV shows that came on Saturdays, Saturday mornings, never forget it, was Saved by the Bell. And the show started off as Good Morning Miss Bliss in the late 1980s. And it was basically kind of the precursor to Saved by the Bell that came out later in the 80s into the 1990s. And they did make a Saved by the Bell the college years and Saved by the Bell the new class, which honestly I didn't even watch. I mean, honestly, once they kind of got out of high school, it just wasn't the same anymore. But no fear, they're bringing back Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell. And it's getting woke. Saved by the Bell is going to be ruined by wokeness of 2020. Really kind of continuing on what happened in 2019. And 2019 was really one of the most woke years in modern history of wokeness. And why are they doing this? I couldn't really tell you. You know, it's all about pandering to SJWs. And this Saved by the Bell reboot seems like this is going to be a get woke, go broke situation. Now, the new Saved by the Bell show, and it's not really even a reboot, it's more of a continuation because we know that AC Slater and Jesse Spano are coming back to the show. But it's going to star Josie Toha, an 18-year-old transgender actress, will be in the leading role for Saved by the Bell. Now, just right there, tell you the truth, just right there. If Saved by the Bell, the college years, really didn't do much, how is this going to actually get people to watch the TV show? I know we're all into, the alphabet thing today. That's the way Hollywood is nowadays. But overall, I don't think this is going to be very appealing to kids watching the show, to parents watching the show, or parents that want to be involved in what their kids are watching. I just don't see this being a moneymaker. I just don't. I mean, Saved by the Bell getting woke. Why is this happening? This should not be happening. But here's kind of the synopsis of everything that's going on. The Hollywood Reporter notes that Toa will play the role of Letzi, who is a beautiful, sharp-tongued cheerleader and who is the most popular girl at Bayside High. Letzi is both admired and feared by her fellow students. Okay, so why does Letzi need to be feared and admired at the same time? I don't get that. Somebody will have to explain that to me. Now, not only that, Josie Toa is also going to be a producer on the show. Now, how much of a producer role will he or she have? I really don't know. And by the way, Josie Toa says my pronouns are she, her, and her. Okay, whatever floats your boat. But I just don't see this working. This is going to be, I think, a monumental disaster. And the role that Letzi is supposed to be playing also, a cheerleader. Think of that. On a cheerleading squad, you usually have what? Male, female cheerleaders. And usually the male cheerleaders, they push up and they hold up the female cheerleaders. Now, I don't know about you. I've seen, in college, there was cheerleaders at the football game. The male cheerleaders, they push up on the butt of the female cheerleader and they push him up, then they grab him by the legs. So if somebody is pushing up, let's see, they may get more than what they bargained for. You know what I mean? I don't need to explain that any more than what I just said. Now, the role of Zach Morris in this show, Zach Morris is supposed to be the governor of California. And he's going to be closing down all of these underperforming, low-income schools, and he's going to push all the students to the better schools, like Bayside High. And I guess they're going to kind of make Zach Morris the bad guy in all of this. I don't know how that's going to happen. Mark Paul Gosselaar, who played Zach Morris in the original show, he really hasn't been announced as being in the show. I found something last year saying that he wasn't even approached to be in the show at all. So the only thing we know from the original show is Jesse Spano and AC Slater. No word on Screech. No word on Lisa Turtle. No word on Mr. Belding. I mean, Mr. Belding, is he going to be retired? I couldn't really tell you. But it just seems like they're doing this show to pander to SJWs. And we've seen from all the movies that came out last year, every single movie that got woke, it went broke. And now, Saved by the Bell, an iconic TV show, is going down that same route. It's just another situation of get woke, go broke. I will not be watching this. Saved by the Bell to me really kind of ended in 1993 when the original cast graduated from Bayside High. Even though I watched some of the college years, but it just wasn't the same. New class, like I said, didn't even bother watching it. I know it was garbage. It just was. But guys, what do you think of this? Saved by the Bell, another classic, is going down the drain because of identity politics. And the new lead is both admired and feared. You can trust and believe that they're going to be pushing identity politics down your throat on this show. I'm not going to be a part of watching this. It's not made for me. I guess I'm old school. This is just another way to, they can't come up with anything new, so they have to bring back old popular stuff, and they're going to redesign it for a new generation. It's not going to work. I can see this not working at all. It's just another case of get woke, go broke. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this Saved by the Bell woke version coming soon to a TV near you? Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on the next video. John Matrix out.